It's Miss Mary again from the Mentor Public Library, Mentor on the Lake Branch, here to do another holiday story time. Let's get a little warmed up before we start our stories, and let's do a little rhyme. You can sing along with me because the words are real easy. And you can do the actions. Ready? Here we go. Let's all do a little clapping. Let's all do a little clapping. Let's all do a little clapping and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little jumping. Let's all do a little jumping. Let's all do a little jumping and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little stretching. Let's all do a little stretching. Let's all do a little stretching and spread Christmas cheer. Let's all do a little twirling. Let's all do a little twirling. Let's all do a little twirling and spread Christmas cheer. Good job. All right, let's get started. Here's our first story. It's called Santa Baby by Jonathan Stutzman. There were only 4 days until Christmas, and Santa was feeling old. But Santa was old. He had been Santa for hundreds and hundreds of years. But this year, his beard seemed whiter. His wrinkles were wrinkly, his belly less jolly and more jelly. Santa tried to be jolly, but holiday festivities only made his feet, his knees, his back, ears, and fingers hurt. Santa was sour and sore, but all the children in the entire world were counting on him. So he did something he had never done before. He called upon the magic of Christmas, and he made a wish. Make me younger again. Whomp, whomp, whomp. What? And younger he grew, and younger, and just right, and too young. Santa was a baby. Mama! Santa Baby tried to calm the elves. He explained what happened, then laid out an easy 3-step plan for how to change himself back to normal. That's his plan. Can you read it? It looks like a bunch of scribbles. But all the elves heard was, gaga, gaga, goo goo, gaga, gaga, goo goo, gaga, gaga, goo goo, gaga. Christmas was in serious trouble. There were 3 days until Christmas, and the elves decided to run Santa Baby through some tests to see which Santa skills he still had. They started with the ones essential to a successful Christmas: driving the sleigh, going up and down chimneys, and delivering gifts. It was worse than the elves had imagined. Much, much worse. All Santa said was no. So they tried something easier. They gave Santa Baby his list check, but instead of checking it, he chewed the list. He chewed it twice. The elves did not think this was very nice. Actually, they found it quite naughty. Finally, the elves tried the easiest test they could think of. Repeat after me, ho, ho, ho. And Santa said, goo, goo, gaga. Santa Baby did not pass. There were 2 days until Christmas, and the elves were desperate. If they were to save Christmas, Santa Baby had to grow up and fast. Vegetables, they thought, that would help him grow. Eat your num-nums. No, said Santa Baby. But Santa Baby did not want to eat any vegetables. The only num-nums Santa Baby wanted were cookies. What about milk? Santa Baby needs milk. But the only thing that grew was his diaper. Christmas was doomed. It was Christmas Eve, and all the elves' ideas had failed. Whispers swirled through the North Pole that Christmas would have to be canceled. Santa Baby considered giving up, but then he thought about all the children who would wake the next morning with empty stockings and no presents under the trees. So Santa Baby stood up and put on his big boy cap. He knew he had to try. Santa! He gathered the elves and laid out another plan. He spoke slower this time, with great passion, and used hand-drawn diagrams for visual learning. Gaga, goo goo, mama. And then, concentrating his very, very hardest, Santa Baby babbled the 3 little words he knew would inspire the elves. Ho, ho, ho! Cheers erupted across the North Pole. With renewed hope, the elves sprang into action. As the clock struck midnight, the elves loaded the final gifts onto the sleigh and buckled Santa Baby into his safety-approved sleigh seat. Off like a flash, the sleigh shot into the night. From house to house they dashed. The presents were placed, the stockings were stuffed, every num-num was eaten. Everything was going so well. Santa Baby felt like Santa again. But then Santa Baby stumbled and tumbled and hurried down the chimney in fright. Santa Baby bumped his bottom and began to cry. He cried with the fury of 1,000 carolers. Wah! When Santa Baby opened his eyes, a girl was there. In her hands, she held a gift she had been given on her first Christmas, a gift she cherished more than anything, a gift she gave to Santa Baby. And in the soft twinkle of the tree light, in the arms of a kind child, Santa Baby felt the beauty and wonder of Christmas again, as if for the first time. Whump, whump, whump. And before he knew it, Santa was Santa again, merry old achy Santa. His beard was white, his wrinkles wrinkly, his belly jelly, but jolly. Santa, it's you, said the little girl. In all the Christmas, through all the centuries he had lived, Santa had never felt more full of life. And as he flew off into the frosted night, Santa made another wish, not for himself, but for everyone. No matter how young you are or how old you feel, may you experience the wonder of Christmas as if for the first time, again and again and again. The end. Right. I got a little story I'd like to do over here for you. It's called Santa's Hat. And there's Santa, but Santa is looking for his hat. And he can't seem to find it. And he looked, and finally he found it. He was rummaging through his closet, and there was his hat. But all the elves said, Santa, Santa, where is your hat? You can't go out looking like that. I think that's the wrong hat. What do you think? Yeah. So Santa went looking again, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked, and he finally found it. I found my hat. I found my hat. There we go. And once again, the elves looked at him, and they said, Santa, Santa, where is your hat? You can't go out looking like that. So Santa went back to his closet, and he rummaged, and he opened every box that he could find. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! I found my hat. Is that the right hat? I don't think so. And once again, the elves said, Santa, Santa, where is your hat? You can't go out looking like that. So Santa looked, and he looked again, and he was looking, and he thought, oh, here it is, I found my hat, yay! Is that his hat? No. Oh my gosh. That looks like he just had dinner at the Mexican restaurant. Santa, 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 where is your hat? You can't go out looking like that. All right. So Santa went back to his closet, and he looked and he looked and he looked, and he thought, yes, I found my hat. Here it is. Ta-da! No, Santa, that's not your hat. That's the sheriff's hat. Santa, Santa, where's your hat? You can't go out looking like that. Oh no, it was almost time for Santa and the reindeer to leave on their night of gift giving. When finally he looked, and one more time he said, how's that? Oh yes, Santa, Santa, you found your hat. Now you can go out looking like that. The end. All right, are you ready for another story? Pick a Pine Tree by Patricia, Toht. Pick a pine tree from the lot. Slim and tall or short and squat. One with spiky needle clumps, scaly bark or sappy bumps, long straight limbs or branches bent. Just smell that piney scent. Can you smell it? I think I can almost smell it. Lift the tree above your head, bundle it upon your sled, or if you live very far, bring it home atop your car. Now, move aside a lamp or chair, clear away a section where your tree will sit tall and grand, snug and sturdy in its stand. Trim the trunk a little bit, just enough so it will fit. Slip it in and turn screws tight. They will hold your tree upright. Fill with water to the brink. Give your thirsty tree a drink. Then find the trimmings stored within, bulging boxes, rusty tins, paper bags, a wooden case. Bring them to that special place, there beside your tree. But wait. Don't decorate alone. Call some people on the phone. Ask your friends to come and stay. Host a decorating day. Stretch along some twirling lights, a colored mix or simply white. Fat round bulbs or pointy tips, bubble lights or candle clips. Start up top or near the base. Wrap around and tuck in place. Next, hang ornaments upon your tree. What kind of trinkets will they be? Jolly Santas, dancing elves, wooden reindeer, jingle bells, lacy snowflakes, paper dolls, candy canes, and bright glass balls. With loops of thread or wire hooks, hang them all in little nooks. And the final touches now, garlands strung from bough to bough, strands of tinsel on the tips, falling down in silver drips. Then, grab a footstool, climb right up, set something wonderful on top. A golden star, a velvet bow, an angel dressed in flowing robes. Lay a tree skirt down below, add some houses flecked with snow. A train that chugs around a track, secret presents in a sack. At last it's time to make it shine. Plug in lights along the floor. Look, it's not just a pine tree anymore. It's a Christmas tree. Gather round the tree to sing. Let your joyful voices ring. Celebrate as nighttime falls. Merry Christmas, one and all.